evening, folks. It's Bunny Love. I thought I'd come to you with a little bit of an update on Mr. Lee Sutton. You would think that I wouldn't be talking about this guy or his girlfriend for a while now because their episode just aired about a week ago. And I did a review on them. So I gave my input. I said what I had to say. But now there's some new news coming to the surface. Supposedly, Mr. Lee and Renee are back together, which is, in my opinion, it's disgusting. I hope it's a bunch of bullshit. I hope it's not true. I hope she did not take him back because Lee is an asshole. Not just to the doctor, but Lee was an asshole to her, literally. I mean, he put his hands on her. He's very abusive, with verbally and physically. According to this Facebook post here, which wasn't that long ago, maybe a week to 2 weeks, he put out there that he's in a relationship. And according to the blogs and according to some of the talk that's going on in the My 600 Pound Life discussion groups, it's being said that he is back with Renee. And you see here in the comments, for an example, friends of his, Facebook friends, are asking if he's back with the love of his life. He refers to Renee as the love of his life on My 600 Pound Life. So apparently that's who he's referring to. Him and his girlfriend are back together. I really like Renee because Renee was a great cast member. Excellent. She went along with the doctor's rules. She complied with everything he told her to do. She was losing weight like crazy, and she was doing everything that she needed to do to get her life in order and get it back on track. Her and Lee embarked on this journey together as far as losing weight, and he just was not losing weight or was as motivated as she was. And Dr. Now definitely made him aware of that. I don't think he was doing that in a malicious way, but he was just very kindly letting him know, look, your girlfriend is losing more weight than you. Like, her weight, the weight that she's lost has doubled what you've lost. And you two are doing this together. So it's like, why aren't you doing what you're supposed to do to lose the weight as your girlfriend? I think a lot of the abuse was coming from the withdrawal of him not being able to eat the foods that he wanted to, and a little jealousy on his part where she was concerned. It had to be a jealousy thing. It had to be. It had to be that, along with the fact that the doctor was just constantly reminding him of how much better his girlfriend was doing as far as losing weight. Dr. Now does not hold back. He doesn't bite his tongue at all. He tells you what it is. You got some people that don't like him for that. You have some people that love him for that. I'm one that loves him for that. He's real. He's honest. I would prefer that he tells the truth to these patients and light some fire up under their asses to get them to do the right thing, opposed to just coddling them and telling them what the fuck they want to hear. I am not a fan of Lee. I don't like him. He's such a clown. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I really don't think there's too many people that disagree with my opinion in terms of Lee and his nasty behavior. I mean, he's horrible. He's a jerk. It's really bad. So I'm just hoping that this information is not true in terms of her taking him back, because it would be very unfortunate if she did. He was extremely abusive to her in every way imaginable. And this is not speculation. I mean, he actually admitted to being abusive. He admitted to grabbing her and slinging her and calling her all kinds of bitches and horrible names. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's just really terrible. I don't know what in the world Renee would want as far as he's concerned. Like, why in the hell would you want to get back with this guy? If he did that to you once before, Well, twice before, rather. He's just going to do it again. In the therapy session he had with Lola, he just basically admitted in so many words that he hit Renee upside the head with a frying pan. He tried to justify that when he was sitting there talking to Miss Lola, and he claimed that he was just swinging the frying pan around during an argument he was having with Renee, and the frying pan just happened to hit her in the head. Of course, Miss Lola didn't believe that. For all of those that are not familiar with Lola, she's actually one of the therapists on the show. She's the main one. Any type of psychotherapy, Dr. Now sends his patients to Lola, and Lola's great. I mean, she really has, some really good advice for these clients. But he pretty much admitted to her that he hit her upside the head, which is terrible, And I say that just because of that, she shouldn't take him back. She really should not take him back. He is not a good person. She's already given him several chances. So to give him another chance, I mean, it's her business. It's her prerogative. We can't do anything about it. We're just the public giving our opinion. But Renee, she seems like such a really, really good lady. Just watching the show, I mean, we can only go by the hour to 2 hours that they give us when each episode, airs every week. We can only go by what TLC is showing us in that short time frame. But from the way they put Renee out there, they really put her out there to be a very responsible young lady, very nice, very cordial, very sweet, very pleasant attitude. She's trying to get her life in order. And she was doing so excellent with losing the weight. She was just doing great. And Lee wasn't. Lee was half stepping, and he just wasn't trying to do what he was supposed to do. And the doctor definitely reminded him over and over again about how he wasn't doing as well as his girlfriend. His girlfriend was actually making more progress than him. And I just truly believe that's where a lot of his aggression came from. It was like a combination of the withdrawal from having, being able to eat the foods that he wanted. A lot of anger comes with that when you have to give up your, what's considered your comfort zone. So he was pretty pissed off about that. And then on top of that, he probably felt very inferior to his girlfriend because she was doing a lot better than him. So because of that, she just shouldn't take him back. He seems like a very jealous guy that doesn't know how to control his temper. Whenever he gets angry, he's ready to take it out on her. I really hope she's smarter than that. For those that don't know, and I'm really not trying to be funny when I make this statement, I'm being completely just real right now with you guys. This is Lee in this picture that you're looking at right now. And a lot of people think he's a woman based off of how he looks. He looks very feminine. And after the surgery, he looked even more feminine. So if you're getting confused as to who's who, which one is Lee, which one is Renee, this is Lee. This is a question that has been asked by many, many people. Is Lee a man or a woman? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, he's an asshole, whether he's a man, woman, transgender, whatever the case. He's still a damn jerk. He's a jerk. And I'm not fond of him. I don't like the way he's treated Renee. And like I said, I hope she doesn't or hasn't taken him back. But with that being the case, it's her choice. Just with as good of a person as she seems to be and appears to be, and what has been projected to us as far as her personality, we would hope she'd go after better than him and just leave him alone. He's no good for her, especially with the fact that he's been abusing her. The frying pan, hitting her upside the head with a frying pan should have been the final straw for this woman. I hope she doesn't take him back. Anyway, guys, that's my time. Follow me on all social media. My outro will have that information. Peace.